Welcome back to the channel. It has been 1 month since I potted up these grocery store clematis or clematis, and these are in like quart size pots, I think. And I want to go through these with you, and I'm going to pot them up to the next size. Stay tuned, and we'll do that right now. So I did this project last year where I bought the cheaper clematis and potted them up into containers a couple of times in the same growing season and got blooms the first year. So this year I am on the next phase of this. So this has been 1 month, and I'm going to pot this up into the 1 gallon size next. You can see how much bigger this pot is, and it should grow beautifully. I'm going to just be using standard potting mix for this process, but it should be quite simple. The biggest challenge I'm going to have is going to be untangling these. See if I can get that done really quick here. If you happen to break off a vine, it's not a big deal. It'll promote more propagation, basically. But some of these I'm going to have to break. I have to choose which ones I'm going to break off. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back on camera. All right, I was able to get them all separated, so now I'm ready to do some pot ups. So to do that, I think I'm going to move the camera in so you can see what I'm doing. So here you can see this clematis that is growing in a 1 quart container that I had potted up about a month ago, and I'm going to transplant them into these 1 gallon containers. You can see the distance that I have, the depth this is going to go. Oops, the depth that this is going to go, and I am going to bury the stem all the way up to here. Once again, if it breaks off during transplant, more stems and more propagation will happen from that break. So it's actually a good thing. I'm not going to cut them off, although I could cut them off again and let them at the top and let them come again. But I think I'm going to just bury them. That's what I did last year, and it worked good. And it should lead to blooms yet in the first season. So in order to do this, I've already got some soil already picked out. So this is a brand new container. I'm just going to put some soil in the bottom. I should say potting mix. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take this out of its pot. Very carefully, I'm going to be supporting the plant between my fingers while I turn it over. I'm going to be carefully putting it down in here, and I fully expect the root ball can break apart a little bit, which is fine. And I'm simply going to fill in the remainder. It's a very simple process. The trick is to be pushing on the sides and not on the stem. You can see I'm completely covering the stem, which is fine. It actually will help promote extra branching, especially if I snap it off. And then don't forget your tag. All right, I'm going to put the next date on my tag. So that started this April 25th, and now I'm on May 26th, and I'm doing a repot. That helps me keep track. The next time I will do this, I'll look at this maybe in 30 days or more, if I do it at all, to go to maybe a 2 gallon, depending on how good my roots are doing. The other thing I want to do is put a stake in these, but I'll do this with a different shot so you can see it. Let's do the next one. I didn't spend enough time showing the roots. Again, I'm going to put a little bit of soil on the bottom of this. Take this out of the pot, again supporting the stems. Oh wow, see? You can see that root system in there. Look at that, isn't that crazy? It's a good thing. I'll let it drop in here. I'm going to use the tops of this. Again, supporting the branches. They're very, very delicate. Trying my best not to snap them. And then top fill it. Again, being very, very delicate with it. I really consider them baby plants at this point. All right, don't forget my tag. This one is the City of Lyon. This one was done April 14th. So this one has been a few more weeks. So we're going to go May 26th with this one. Some of these I started a little bit earlier than others by a couple of weeks, and I got sidetracked as usual. Once I'm done getting these potted up, I want to put some kind of support in there. And I bought these, I think these ones online, to give it a little bit of something to hold on to. And I have two separate branches on this, and I am going to wrap them individually around to try to give it something to cling to, hopefully to help support it going forward. So as I start moving these outside into the wind, they don't blow around and break off. But so there's one done. And I'll do same thing with the rest of them. Again, these little hoops I got, I don't remember how much I paid for them. I'll have to look it up. I'll try to link it below. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around without kinking it. Just be really delicate with it. And hopefully it will stay. So I'm going to finish doing the rest of them and then I'll be right back. All right, I was able to get 6 of them potted up. There's 5 here and 1 on the bench behind me. And I wrapped them around the bamboo stakes and they look wonderful. If this video is helpful, give us a thumbs up so YouTube knows to share this content with others. Also consider subscribing so you don't miss any of our other great videos. If you like how-to videos, check this playlist next. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.